Welcome to another episode of Nighttime with Karnes. I've decided that the only way this is going to work is if I have a regularly scheduled time, Mondays, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, and just make it a regular occurrence on every Monday. Uh, we'll see how long I can last through this one tonight. Um, Having issues with nausea and vomiting again. Just a bare 10 minutes ago, I puked up everything. I had hoped I could stave it off with one of my anti-nausea meds and then one of the lorazepams, which will help put me to sleep. But I guess I have to take them again since I just threw them up. Um, wasn't I wasn't expecting nausea tonight. I'm 2 weeks from the last round of chemotherapy, so if anything, I should be getting it next week. But it's nausea; it comes and goes, and there's not much I can do about it. I had the same thing happen last night. I took a couple of the anti-nausea pills, and then took Ativan last night. Went to bed, slept through the night, felt great in the morning. And then now tonight I'm puking again. But it's okay. It was an anticipated side effect of chemotherapy, so it's what's expected. It could also be related to the tumors in the liver. They could be pressing up on the bile ducts or something. That's how I found out I had cancer in the first place, was frequent nausea, loss of appetite, and some vomiting. So my night's fantastic. How was yours? As far as I can tell, I'm talking to an empty room. I had not done an episode of Nighttime with Karnes in at least 3 weeks. The reason being is that I got busy with work and stuff like that. 3 weeks ago, our office sent us to Cancun for our national sales kickoff. Everyone thinks that sounds glamorous. It's not really glamorous. It was an all-inclusive resort. It was a nice place. But we spent most of our time working or doing work things. We would be in conference rooms by 8 o'clock at the latest, spend the entire day in the conference rooms from till about 5 o'clock in the evening, sometimes as late as 6, and then we would have some sort of corporate event at night that would last until 9 or 10 o'clock. If you're half my age and you have that stamina to go out and get hammered and stay up till 2, 3 in the morning and then do it all over again the next day, then knock your socks off. It just didn't work for me. I just ended up going to bed late and not getting much sleep, and then getting up early and doing all this stuff over and over again. So I spent a week in Cancun, and then I spent the 3 days a week, 2 or 3 days a week after that, catching up from all the work I didn't do in Cancun. And then I had more chemo and had a lot. Then I had more training last week at McAfee, so I've just been out of pocket for the last 3 weeks, and that's what's kept me busy. Still writing along the way. I've wrote 1,300 words a couple of weekends ago. Wrote 800 words over the weekend. I'll take as much progress as I can get. Let's see, anything else going on with me at the moment? Just going to Wisconsin for work in a couple of weeks. I'll spend a couple of weeks there. I'm going to train with the team. Just a lot of work. It keeps me busy, but it's a necessary part of my life, because without work, I don't have health insurance. Without health insurance, I don't have treatment. So I need those things. I've kind of run out of things to talk about. Well, that's an update on me. I'm puking tonight, and I'm going to hopefully sleep through the rest of the nausea. Right now, I don't feel anything in my belly ready to come out, but that's how it is with nausea. Last time I puked, it was like I'd puke, then I'd feel good for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then it would come back again. So hopefully I can take some meds and I can sleep through it all and have a good night. All right, I'm gonna finish this up. I'll finish this up and turn it into a YouTube video. that way the kids can share it. Have a good night, everybody.